Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope you're well. Put the iPad on. The other charger, I tried it again, and working. So for now, it's working. So I have a message on Instagram. It's fascinating. Whoa. Say what? Can do. I mean, we're going to do. Jamie Lee Curtis put up something. The good people at Apple don't want you to know that you can do a mammogram using your iPhone. I swear. Well, I swear a lot, so I guess you can't really trust me. It's funny. It's funny as heck. So many people want. No, who's this? So many people want to follow me. If you have a legit account, she does. Okay. Um, who's this? Because if it's a private account, unless they tell me themselves, I don't follow them in. I don't follow because all they want is one thing. Michelle McCully? Okay. Now YouTube. I got my stand here. It's fascinating how many foods we eat every day that has carbs and sugar in it. And it's always hard. What do I eat then? If you're really looking to um, eating the right thing, it's kind of hard, you know? It's kind of hard to pick exactly what to pick to eat. Yes, it's good food out there that's high in sugar and that tastes really good. And you can have that. It's called portion control. I have self control. So when me and my brother buys cookies, once they're gone, we don't buy them for a while, a long while. So one time I even told my dad, I said, I want cookies, I want to binge. He goes, well, we're going for lunch and supper later because he wanted to do both. I went, yeah, why not? Have salads, please. And that's so I will. I'll just have a vegetable salad to get that in me. I says, can I get a one to take home? He says, yes, because you can eat that and then have your binge. And that's what I did that day. The largest veggie salad. He wanted to go out for both. So, hey Arnie, how are you? Let's see if the um Messenger is working properly. Oh, it is. Mm. This time I messaged Danielle personally. A like. Oh, were you really? Yeah. Oh, it's a shadow. Shadow from my iPad. There we go. Oh, yeah, I could do that too. I think later I'm going to bring all my um boxes in here. That's my books and go through them. So I'll be sitting on the floor for a while later on. I'll put on a movie or something on my iPad. Or look into getting a small TV in here. Nothing expensive, just a small one. Or I can just put, I could do that. You know those desks that doubles? It's like a double desk. My mom says we should get one of those. I'm like, why? One for you, one for me. I went, when will you use it? She was a good point. Because we were going to get rid of the hutch, or she was going to put the hutch in her room, make that like a den. I said, you can make that into a den with a twin size bed. Mom. She says, oh, all right, yeah. Yeah, once I get my strength back from these stupid strokes, which she was doing a lot of the housework herself and sitting down and conking out, except for mopping and sweeping. She was doing everything else. So I came home, vacuumed, swept, washed floors, sat down. Then she realized I was home. I got a skin tag that's annoying me right now. It's sore. Mm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it could be 10 colors for this. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, purple and violet. Or red, orange. Both of those are yellow. That's green. That's blue. That's purple. No, those are 2 shades of pink. Yeah, let's do that. 12 is a good one. Did you sleep good, Arnie? I do. Yeah, right? I don't even know what color I have here. What is it, 12? I think this is like coral pink or something like that. Oh, phew. 12, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, no, it's coral red. This one person, she has these markers that's over 200 in a set. She got all the red, all color coordinated them, and she took one green, like one red, one orange, and so on, and she put on her desk, and she only used one from each one. She goes, it's like getting several sets of markers. And then her husband came up behind her and says, then why don't you just get the cheapy Charlie ones at Walmart? Why need this $100 one or $300 one, whatever? And she goes, because there's a lot of them. And I says in the chat, I think it was Copics. It says, plus the refillable. Okay, now orange. Can you see what I'm, yeah. My mother was to say each space a different color. No, you need a pattern. But she wanted a picture with don't use the same color twice, so I stopped. And then there you go. She goes, oh, nice, keep going. I said, I used all my colors. Oh, start over. So I started over. And she goes, I couldn't tell what was what. So I told her, I said, I'm going to try another picture, but use the pattern. We're learning that in school. She goes, I don't like it. I like the different colors. I says, well, but this is what I'm going to be doing from now on. I says, well, I don't know why you wouldn't like it. It was her favorite colors. My teacher told me about this one time. There's this guy, having a lot of the people believe that he was the landlord for about a couple days. He was the new landlord going door to door trying to get a rent. Okay. He swindled this old couple. He says, well, we're doing it this way from now on. And they had a big apartment, and the grandkids live with them, and they believed them. The kids tried to say, no, 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 no. We have the same landlord. And the grandpa says, mind your own business and be quiet. And they wanted it in cash. When they found out they'd been scammed, it was the actual landlord's oldest son that was doing it, and he was keeping the money for himself. And the real landlord wondered why they didn't send in the check that month for the rent, and told them exactly what's going on. Says, do you know this guy that did it? He says, yeah, who? Him right there standing right next to him. That's my oldest son. Oh, I'll get you your money. He's going to pay your rent for the rest of this year. You know, brats. You know, rich brats. Rich people that they spoil the kids rotten, and they wish they never did it. Yeah, he was one of them. That kid didn't get, he had to earn everything he got. You know that people in everybody heard, watched the movie Mommy Dearest? Now, she never abused her child. It never happened. But anyway, that the actress, when it was Christmas, they didn't open all the gifts, and I think they can, on their birthday, they can only receive one, keep one gift and donate the rest, which is fine. Donate your favorite one. On Christmas, you have to earn it. So I think they open one or two on Christmas, and each day after, if you earn one, if you think you were good that day, then you get to open one. That's a good idea. Especially if you have kids that's has behavior issues, you can teach them how to stay calm and just think about that present you get to open later. Or did Mommy Dearest really abuse the kids? So. Just like the boy was strapped to the bed. It's like a harness, and he had that harness on until he was like, it looked like an 8 or 9. Then the little girl got sent to a boarding school. It was years before the mother actually went and picked her up for an outing. She even knew how to mix a drink for her mother. During the movie, it showed the child actress, get something underneath the sink and made a drink. Well, I made it the way you told me. And then after that, she got sent to the boarding school. Mother dropped her off and didn't look back. And I was talking to someone on the bus about that movie. The woman says, well, unfortunately, when people are rich, they send their kids off to boarding schools so they don't have to put up with it. They didn't want kids, but they had kids for an asset. And she goes, that's why I was 8 years old. She was put in a boarding school, and the mother never came back to get her at all. Excuse me. And they were told in 6 months you have to come get her because the school's closing. She goes, oh, I'll come get her. Never called, never came. She goes, I'll come get her when I damn well feel like it. And the woman says, I was adopted. they put her up for adoption. So, because the mother never really cared. The mother let her go, sign up all her rights to the child off. I'm like, wow, how can a mother do that? Well, for a good 6 months, she didn't want to, because she was an asset to her ear and stuff. She won't get her inheritance, and she didn't. The little girl got it. Her father was still alive. Says, if you give that child up, you won't get it. Says, well, I can't get her back now anyway. Yep. They told the woman, says, well, you've been through hell. Up until that point, I did. But my adoptive parents treated me like a queen and taught me not to be a spoiled brat like I was before. I got everything I wanted up to age 7. 7 to 8, I didn't get nothing. Because my mom thought I got enough in my life, which was true, and I just kept throwing temper tantrums, throwing stuff. I was horrible. He says, wow. And yellow. I don't know if this one works. Oh, yeah. So if someone admits that their attitude is horrible, they can easily get over it. Thank you, Arnie. Oh. She didn't say wrong. I'm on hiding her. Ginger, yes, I heard that. Arnie, technically, she did not say nothing wrong. So don't hide. Don't. She didn't say nothing wrong. She's just saying the truth. Oh, really? Potato. Yeah, sometimes it's just too cold to do that, so. So, Potato, how did you find my channel? I've been doing good. Every morning I do dishes. I think I might. I have no drink. I gotta let this marker rest a bit. Oh, excuse me. So, what I'll do is let that rest and get the green. I'll get. I'm telling you. I felt that building up from my baby toe a half hour ago. Okay, so the green will go in the middle of the diamonds. I remember this one girl, knew I wanted polys. She said, put it on your wish list. Whatever you like, put it on there. And it had everybody thinking that she's going to buy it for me. She never really said no, but another person ended up buying it for me. So, and I'm not allowed to say her name because I promised her. Someone else says, oh, it's this person. No. That's what you told me. And no, I didn't. That's who you assumed. Oh, my brother bought this big picture to put to put make iced coffee, but it's so tall it doesn't fit in our fridge. There is one shelf that's the drawer part is broken. I said you can just take out that whole shelf. The reason why I keep stopping, this is not comfortable. I'm sort of like twisted. Last night, me and my brother watched the new Ghostbuster movie. I'm like, oh my gosh. One of the Ghostbusters. Well, it was one of the Ghostbusters' grandchildren that did it. It was the new Ghostbusters. Because there was 4 Ghostbusters original people, but one of them died in real life too. So it was his grandkids, not birth grandkids, but his character's grandkids. And I said to my brother, says, before you even told me who he was, I'm like, you can actually tell because they picked the perfect actors and actresses to do it. I told the old woman that I was talking to on the bus, but when she was putting in that boarding school, it was supposed to be. See, the kids never was boarded no longer than 3 to 6 months. It was never a permanent thing. Because I told the mother, says she'll stay here like 3 months, then you'll come pick her up. And they even said she'll be taken away from you if you never ever come back here. And you'll never get her back. So you have to pay attention and come, talk to us. And if you can't take care of her for one way or another, you gotta tell us, because half these kids were abandoned by the parents. Well, not half the students. Half of the students in 1 year. 1 year was just left there for like literally years. I guess when the family wanted to prove that they actually had kids, they went and picked them up and took them home and stuff. Prove they had kids so they can get the inheritance. And one of them got sent back because wait, am I going to be able to stay home this time? Or do I have to go back to the boarding school? Because the old woman, she went with the person because she had no family to go. And she goes, the mother went, no, you always come home. She whispered to her sons, if you say that again, I'll send you to a worse boarding school. And she didn't get her inheritance. That family, she didn't. Oh, she was mad at her. Yeah, she had left her kid at that place and never went back. I'm like, how could you do that? So the old woman told me that her teacher adopted that boy. And the boy was, thank you. Of course, that was a regular day school as well. And the parents, the kids that just went there went home. It was like a private school, so they had to wear a uniform. The people that lived there wore a different color, so they know. So they know which one's which. And I found out why they took my garbage can yesterday. Was because they're switching companies. Why am I talking about this? Because no one's listening. Now, was the old woman telling the truth about all this? I don't know. But it was a good conversation. It's like all this things going on and about sexual harassment and stuff like that. That they're coming out many years later, so they're prosecuting the poor men then. Many years later. Well, you should open your mouth when it first happened. Yes, people get scared. You should always, not 40 years later. Like, Bill Cosby. His was excused. So they must have seen some evidence that did not go to it, that did not match, because helicopter. I hear it, but I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, thank you, Danielle. Whoa. What the Sam heck are those? They're not regular helicopters. I don't know. Is there an Air Force base near us? I wonder. There's an Air Force plane near us. I told my brother I'll like a picture of that with it someday. See that? Yeah. So let me report this guy. Super Trooper. One day I was coloring here. Looked outside and I literally seen a car that resembled my father's car. I went, Daddy! Shoot! Sorry. Continue platform to troll. I will be contacting local police. Stop it. Cosmic Kitty, I have no idea who you are. I'm not trolling you. You're the one that's trolling me. Oh, jeez. Sheesh. Crazy people. I have no idea who that person is. Plumtastic Purple. If they come back again, I'm gonna see them. I wonder what those are. Can't really tell. Anybody's watching the replay. I think it's just they went back and now they're coming back again. They went this way, now they're just going back. There must be a base. Oh, okay. Tomahawk pilots. Getting in there for 8 hours before the end of the month. They do it here too. Okay, cool. But what is people? No, no, that's not what I said. Okay, cool. Thank you. There we go. And I'll just retract that one. Man, do I know? No, it wasn't retracted. Oh, there he goes. Sheesh. I want to get a picture of that Air Force plane. And they just went by with an army truck. Okay, let's color. There has to be an Air Force base around here because the Air Force plane. Some from my mom's side of the family told my dad once. It's about time, Jim, you get a real job. It's not imaginary. Sometimes back in those days, a boy would say, "Go into the army will make a man out of you. You know, you'll have a good job after, because it's practically given to you." The Indian National Guard has 3 main bases across the state: Fort Wayne, Terre Haute, and Indianapolis. Cool. That's so cool. I gotta see which of those I live near. Yep, scam calls. Charism. Okay. It's so interesting. I think plum. Every time the crayon, I don't use it because it's a weird shade of purple. I just never really cared for the color. I don't know why. Now I'm fine with it. Do some of these so I can call them comfortably. Yeah, I'm calling like this. Someone says you can't see, can't see. It says, well, you can see when I'm done. They wanted me to color like this. I mean, that's not gonna go well. Well, you need to get your priorities straight when you go live. It's just live stream. Back then, it was just for fun, you know. It's just for fun, you know. And I stopped about who else is having a problem the way I color. No, not me, not me. It's good. You keep doing you. The guy says, but we can't see what this she's colors is. There's the picture. Now that's what I'm coloring. So he got mad because I said it nasty. He was doing that for about an hour, it's like annoying everybody. Some people actually says, I'll be back later. And then I didn't know how to block and stuff like that. I didn't even have mods yet. So he sent all his friends in to just put up a fuss. So I think someone in there told me how to do it. Just don't even react to him and just block him because that's all his buddies. I recognize all of them because one of them is his friend. He's a jerk. The guy says he he's the head troll. I'm gonna start remembering to put a lot of lotion on my feet at night. Because they go straight to bed, so it doesn't matter how much I put on. I know people, this one woman uses just one kind of socks to bed. And because I was telling her about my feet. Back then, it was only in the winter it happened, so she says, pick one pair of socks. You don't really care if they get ruined or not. You load your feet up with lotion, and you put those socks on, and you go to bed. So I did that for the whole winter, and my feet was like baby soft. So I'm gonna start doing that again. How can they enjoy music that loud? This woman had this marker once. She used at work for only one or two things, and the chisel tip ended up like being almost flat. The only reason why she got a new one was because the chisel tip got chiseled away. So, hey there, Kenneth, how are you? I hope you're well. In a town in Indiana, not too far from here, Shelbyville, where me and my brother almost moved to. This one woman abandoned her nonverbal autistic little 5-year-old boy in a town in Kentucky. She said she was saving him from her. I'm like, what? There's places you can take your kids if you don't want them, or you can't take care of them, or you just don't want, like I just said, because you don't want them. There's a place you can take them, and it's legal to leave them there. You can't just drop them off on the side of a road. There was this one woman that left her adult mentally handicapped son in the woods in his wheelchair. She told him that they were going on a picnic and he had to go back to the truck, the van, not the truck, to get the food and stuff, which she had nothing with her. And she just got in the truck. Oh my God, why do I keep saying truck? She got in the van and drove off. It was like 48 hours he was there screaming his head off. Finally, someone heard him and he told him what happened. He couldn't get out himself. So those people wheeled him to safety. Got him something to drink, cleaned him up and all that stuff. Because he's in a wheelchair, he can't just get up and go potty. And when she was caught and arrested, they said, but why did you... There was a place that the guy wanted to go because he had friends that also lived there. There was a place for him there. His mother said, no, I'll take care of you. You can visit your friends all you want, but I'll take care of you. But I guess it was too much for her and she gave up and wanted him to die or something. There you go. Really? Just about a year ago. Oh, that was the buddy color with Andrea. Oh. This one girl I went to school with, she was so sassy, man. She got put straight quickly. She was being told to clean up her desk and get ready. Her parents would come to pick her up early because she had to go to her doctor's appointment, you know, what we all had to do. She was like, "You mind, mother?" She was, "No." "Well, don't tell me what to do." The mother was right behind her and grabbed her by the neck like this. You're grounded until you're in second grade. I'm like, oh. The mother looked at me as if to say, "Shut your mouth." And I put my tail between my legs, sorry. I just started crying. The mother was so strict with that girl. I guess she just lashed out at school. squeaky. I'm making this look like it's overlapped and translucent. You'll see. I'm not sorry. I hiccuped and I farted. I apologize. I'm sticking with that brand. I don't know about the center. No trivia today. So she can't do it today, so it's gonna have to wait till next week. I'll be there. Yeah. I have my tabletop easel. I am so close to just ordering a new one, but then I won't need two of them. I know my brother's not going to travel an hour just to get that, so I'm not even going to ask him. If I lived alone in here, I'll make my laundry room that's a perfect size for a streaming room because there's shelves for my books and everything. No, I'm gonna do that. I need a good red one. Nope. The tips are worn. I'll just go to this one. Where is it? 12. I'll just use this one. It's complicated because I think each they meet in the middle. I might make. Mm, mm-hmm. I think I might be doing something with this. See? Now, you can see which one is overlapping. The blue is overlapping the red. Can you see it? Hi, Hannes, how are you? The middle. I'm not staying on too much longer, Johannes, because I need to pee. I need to eat lunch. No, I want to eat lunch. So, yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Johannes. So I'm gonna go now, Johannes, and I'll be back on later. I know lately I've not been doing that, but I'll be back. Love, don't judge. Peace out.